Protect Rural Peterborough, PRP, was formed to stop a proposal by Peterborough City Council to allocate land in the middle of open countryside to build a township in an area between Castor Hanglands, a National Nature Reserve, and the villages of Aylesworth, Castor, Sutton and Upton, and affecting villages to the west and the north of the city. This fight is not a new one. In 1987, Nicholas Ridley issued a ministerial order excluding the development of this land as a fourth township. That order has never been revoked. His decision was based on what you're about to see, and nothing has changed. Peterborough City Council's current hierarchy study says substantial development would be incompatible with the character and scale of villages and the landscape setting. John Holditch, leader of Peterborough City Council, has described the proposal as environmental vandalism. This land is home to 116 animal species, 15 of which are conservation priority species, and also 8 bird species which are in serious decline on the red data list, which actually thrive in these fields, including our PRP emblem, the skylark. Our MP Shalish Farah, who knows the area well, says it's the wrong development in the wrong place. Here's what else he had to say when he came to visit us recently. So although the City Council have talked about proposing homes, 2,500 homes out here, HCA appear to want at least double that.
Yes, I mean, the reality is we are talking of up to 5,000 homes and possibly even more. And that sort of figure is simply just unacceptable. I mean, just look around here. And this is beautiful countryside. And it has been like this for centuries, and we'd like to keep it that way. Local plans recognise that this is a beautiful countryside area. And what I would say to the people at HCA and the local planners is that they really do need to come here, have a look at the area here and say, do they really want to destroy it? Because once it's gone, then it's gone forever, and we have so much to preserve here. And I very much hope that the entire local community, and I know the vast majority of the local community oppose this development, I hope that they will be active in making their voice heard, and heard very loudly.
Peterborough City Council's own site evidence report says this is the most sensitive part of the Unitary Authority for Historical Remains. Dr. Stephen Upex, an archaeological expert, has identified 28 different sites of Roman, Saxon and even prehistoric remains on the land north of the A47. Here's Mark, who's lived here all his life and knows the nature and landscape of the area probably better than anyone else.
Nobody's opposed to small development. We need the houses. I mean, I myself, I live in a house that was Church Commission land, and it was sold to on the proviso that it was for first-time village buyers, and I'm still in it 34 years later. We do need things like that. We do need some small developments. You won't find a person in the village, I don't think, that's against that. We want to keep the village communities, not just here, but you've got Upton, Sutton, and all the villages west of Peterborough along the Sneem Valley corridor. You want to keep the village communities. We don't want to be drawn into an urban sprawl.
This whole area is crisscrossed by footpaths and bridleways where the people of Peterborough walk, cycle and enjoy the tranquility of the landscape. It's Peterborough's place to breathe.
Oh, there's no doubt this is a major asset for Peterborough. You know, you only have to come down here, and particularly this time of year in the summer, you'll see picnickers, cyclists, walkers. There's everybody who wants to enjoy the countryside come here. You get people from Ferry Meadows coming, walking up. Obviously the fishermen. It's a major asset, not only from the leisure side, but we've also had some very major films. I mean, the Dirty Dozen, the next mission filmed in '85, was filmed just over my shoulder here. Some scenes there. Secret Army, the Nene Valley Railway's done several James Bond films. This area is such a major asset to Peterborough, and it's just beyond belief and criminal in my mind that they want to destroy it. Why would you want to destroy your major asset? You only have to look elsewhere in Peterborough to see the problems and what's been lost. You cannot destroy this area. It's such a beautiful area, Peterborough, one of the last beautiful areas left. And if you destroy this, you've destroyed Peterborough.
Thank you for watching the film by Protect Rural Peterborough, PRP, a campaign team that was set up after a public meeting several months ago, about 300 people, very concerned about City Council's proposal for 2,500 houses in the middle of open countryside. And actually, it's not even as bad as that. The Homes and Communities Agency, stewards of the land, believe that it should be 5,000 houses right in the middle of open countryside. The actual plans themselves seem to contradict many of the City Council's own local planning policies, and in fact they have a vision in their draft local plan which says we envisage a characterful network of villages in an attractive rural landscape. We simply don't understand how putting what is effectively a 2,500 township in the middle of open countryside, in the middle of characterful villages, contributes to that vision. We ask City Councillors, the future of Peterborough's countryside rests on your decision. Please weigh up the choices and consider what is to be gained or lost forever.